In June 2011, Minister of State John Perry held a press conference at the Sligo Park Hotel, at which he promised that mammography services would be returned to Sligo General Hospital before the end of that year, 2011. Here in June 2012, that hasn't happened. But more than that, there's been a lot of confusion, because some politicians are saying that mammography services will not be returned until new machinery is bought and until the properly qualified radiographers have been recruited. Yet, on the other hand, the public have been told that the mammography radiographers are already in place. The machinery itself is less than 6 years old, and for half the time it is lying there and has not been in operation. So the public are at a loss to understand why another 250,000 will have to be allocated to purchase new machinery. This weekend, the Save Our Cancer Services campaigners held their silent vigil at the GPO in Sligo. They also posted 3 letters, one to Minister John Perry, one to Deputy Tony McLaughlin, and one to Senator Susan O'Keefe. The latter 2 politicians are at odds in the information that they have given to the public regarding the recruitment of the radiographers and, as mentioned already, the equipment.
Choice that you got, Sean. Don't believe them, or we let them, they won't listen now.
Yeah, with the letter also with John Perry is to ask him 1 year on, as Katrina said. We've heard nothing from him. We don't know what's happening. We want clarification, and we want the truth once and for all.
This is the famous document that was handed out to you?
Yeah, this is the document, and in the document he promises at the end of the last quarter of 2011 we would have mammography set up, and to date nothing. Only lies, and more lies.
Lily, you're still protesting?
Yes, we are, Kieran. We're still protesting today. That famous document, as Deirdre just showed you there, nothing has come to fruition. They have done absolutely nothing. We were supposed to have, we waited for this document for over 12 months nearly, and it was a big secret. And then when the secret was out, this is what they presented us with, and it was all done up with the clinicians in Galway. And the waste of money on that document would have put a lot of money into the cancer services here in Sligo. So at the end of the day, the document is not what the paper is written on. John Perry's word is not, it's null and void. And for politicians in the door, they are not fighting for the people of the Northwest.
Thank you. Arthur, this is a year on from the famous press conference in the Sligo Park. You were very vocal on that day.
I was, and I tell you, at that conference on the day, I asked John Perry how much work he had, actually how close we had got to getting the services back to Sligo General, and yet we never got an answer to that. But with everything that's happened so far, and I seem to think they're hiding away from this whole question of the cancer services ever returning back to Sligo General. I mean to say, it's definitely out there, the silence of it. And the question that I want, or that I'm asking them now, is will they live up to their commitment that if these services was not returned, Sligo General, within 12 months of them being elected, that they would resign. The same as they called on Fianna Fáil Rockets members at the time. I am looking for them now to live up to this, and especially with everything that's happened. We see the cutbacks that's happening with Craig House in relation to another disgrace to the people of Sligo and the surrounding areas. They're not living up to the commitment that they made. They are not representing the people, and what they lack is backbone. And what I am asking for them now is to resign.
Great. Sean, you must be very disappointed what's happening.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's a disgrace what has happened from the very get-go here in relation to the provision of cancer care services in Sligo. But what I really feel sorry for people who have to travel up and down to Galway, and I also feel sorry for people who are led to believe that the present government would change the situation in relation to the provision of cancer care services in Sligo General Hospital. Now, I've recently been elected on to the Health Forum West, and I'm going to avail of a meeting that's taken place in about 10 days' time, I put down a question asking what is the definitive situation in relation to the return of mammography services to Sligo General Hospital. We've heard different stories from different elected representatives over the last 2 or 3 weeks. I want to know once and for all from the HSE executive as to what is going to happen. Let's tell the truth to the people here. We've had too many lies over the years, and I hope that I'll be able to bring back some form of definitive news as a result of that meeting. But the bottom line is people still have to travel to Galway or to Dublin for treatment, and it's wrong.
Thanks, Sean.
You get a reply?